King Charles's will.
That's right, rumors are swirling that Andrew, Harry, and even the kids are out in the cold, erased from the line of legacy as Charles pens his final chapter.
But this isn't just about dusty documents and dusty dukes.
No, it's the perfect storm to unmask the real architect of royal chaos, Meghan Markle. You see, while the world mourns the ghosts of Diana, Meghan's been playing puppet master, pulling strings that unravel the very family her late mother-in-law fought to protect. From subtle sabotage to spotlight-stealing sub-stories, Meghan's public persona as the woke warrior, the family feminist, the truth-teller extraordinaire?
It's a house of cards built on hypocrisy.
And with Charles Spencer's bombshell interview reigniting Diana's wounds, it's time we call it what it is. A calculated con. Let's start with the foundation of Meghan's myth, family. She sells herself as the ultimate mama bear, the protector who fled the firm to shield her kids from toxic traditions. Remember her tearful tales in that 2021 Oprah sit-down? "We're not allowed to hold our baby," she whimpered, painting the royals as cold captors. Noble, right? Empowering, even. But fast forward to today, and look at King Charles's will. Whispers confirm it's a brutal excision. Andrew's out for his Epstein embarrassments, Harry's sidelined for his endless exile antics, and yeah, those Sussex sprogs? Archie and Lilibet? Apparently not even a footnote in Grandpa's final farewell. Why? Because Meghan's protection has poisoned the well. Harry's memoir Spare, that 400-page pity party she allegedly edited with a diamond-sharp pen, didn't just air grievances. It eviscerated the family Diana adored. William called a villain. Camilla a wicked stepmother.
Charles reduced to a bumbling dad who picked sides?
This isn't healing, it's herikari for the House of Windsor. And who benefits? Meghan, strutting into Netflix deals and Spotify spots, Monetizing the mess while her husband's half-siblings get the cold shoulder. Tie this to the fresh firestorm from Diana's brother, Charles Spencer. In his gut-wrenching chat on Gyles Brandreth's Rosebud podcast, the ninth Earl drops a truth bomb. Diana named him guardian of young William and Harry in her will, a sacred trust, a mother's desperate bid to shield her boys from palace predators. But Spencer, voice cracking with old pain, admits it meant nothing legally because the other parent was still alive. Whoosh, cue the internet inferno. Everyone knows that other parent jab is a laser aimed at Charles, dredging up decades of bad blood. From Spencer's fury over Diana's botched 1997 funeral, where he claims palace suits lied through their teeth, to today's simmering Spencer-Windsor standoff. Meghan?
She's the accelerant.
Her truth-telling empire thrives on these rifts, podcasts probing pain, books blaming the royals for every slight. Yet where's her olive branch?
Crickets.
Instead, she's the guardian of grudges, ensuring Harry's forever fractured from his dad. Charles's will isn't revenge, it's reality. By stoking these flames, Meghan's not protecting her kids, she's dooming them to diaspora, outsiders in their own dynasty.
Hypocrisy level expert.
If Diana's guardianship was about love over law, Meghan's playbook is leverage over loyalty.
And the kids?
They are the collateral, pawns in her palace purge, but Meghan's not content with family feuds. Oh no, she's gunning for Diana's crown, literally and figuratively.
Her public persona?
The reincarnation of the people's princess, humanitarian heartthrob, style icon, voice for the voiceless. Those endless Instagram elegies to DI, the subtle nods in her fashion, that white gown at the Invictus Games? Diana déjà vu, anyone?
It's masterful mimicry.
But peel back the velvet, and it's plunder. Exhibit A, the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan. Billed as their story, it devolves into a Diana redux, persecuted princess tales, with Meghan as the martyr in Manolos. She invokes Diana's media hounding like it's a personal prophecy, but skips the irony. While DI used her platform to expose royal rot for reform, landmines, AIDS, empathy, Meghan wields hers for exploitation.
That series?
A $100 million vanity project that tanked in ratings, recycling royal rumors without a shred of new insight.
And the will?
Charles's cold cutoff of Harry screams the cost. Diana's boys, once united in grief, now divided by dollars. Spencer's podcast plea underscores it. Diana's legacy was guardianship, not gotcha journalism. Meghan's? A grift that guardians like Spencer watch with weary eyes, knowing it mocks the meant-nothing fragility of family bonds. Exhibit B, the race card remix. Meghan's narrative frames her as the black woman boxed out by Bayes Britain, echoing Diana's outsider angst. Powerful, if it weren't so performative.
Remember her 2019 Tatler takedown?
Staffers spilling tea on her Duchess difficult diva demands, berating aides, banning notes on her outfits.
Not exactly the collaborative Queen Di was.
And post-Megxit, her activism? Curated cameos at UN summits, hawking the bench, that tone-deaf kids' book with military dad stereotypes, because nothing says empowerment like pandering. Now Leia in Spencer's swipe. That other parent dig at Charles isn't just shade. It's a Spencer family signal flare, reigniting 1997 funeral fumbles where palace protocol steamrolled Diana's dignity. Meghan, ever the opportunist, amplifies these echoes in her Archetypes podcast, episodes on matriarchs that name-drop Diana while ignoring how her own matriarchal moves, like freezing out the royals from her kids' lives, mirror the very exclusions Charles S. will enforces. Harry's sidelined, the grandkids' ghosts, Diana's dream of a tight-knit tribe?
Meghan's turned it into a solo spotlight.
She's not honoring legacy, she's looting it, trading Di's diamonds for her own drama. Incisive?
Try insidious.
So here we are, at the heart of the hypocrisy. Meghan Markle, self-crowned savior, architect of her own exile.
King Charles S. will isn't pettiness, it's the punctuation on a prose of pain she's penned.
Andrew's axed for scandal she never touched, Harry's for the highway she helped him hit. The kids? Innocent bystanders in her blame game. Spencer's revelation, Diana's guardianship voided by a living other parent, is the perfect parable. Meghan preaches protection, but her actions? They void the bonds that matter, leaving legacies meaning nothing in the legal ledger of love-strained relations?
She's the strain incarnate.
From funeral farces to family fractures, Meghan's not mending wounds, she's widening them, all while pocketing the proceeds.
Her persona as truth-teller? A Trojan horse for tantrums.
Family feminist?
A facade for feuds.
Diana's brother calls it out. The palace closes ranks. And Charles? He writes the will that whispers what we all know. Enough. Spencer's interview isn't isolated, it's the latest tremor in a quake Meghan helped trigger. Years of strained relations, as he puts it, from the 1997 funeral deceptions to today's will whispers. Andrew's out for his scandals, Harry's for his, fueled by Meghan's truth bombs.
The kids?
Collateral in a narrative where Meghan's the hero, not the catalyst. Specifics seal it. Her 2022 Spotify exit? Blamed on baseless XX, but insiders say she ghosted commitments. The 2023 Jam brand flop? A rural idol gimmick that screamed inauthenticity. Each misstep reframed as royal sabotage, keeping the grievance economy humming. It's not resilience, it's regression, dragging Harry back to Diana's wounds without her grace. Meghan, if you're watching, and let's be real, your team monitors everything, this isn't hate, it's hindsight. Your sharp suits can't stitch up the schisms you've sown. Royals, fans, truth seekers, the crown's cracking, but the real power?
It's in seeing through the sparkle.
Drop your thoughts below. What's the biggest Meghan myth you've busted? Like, share, and subscribe for more unfiltered royal roasts. Until next time, keep questioning the queens.
Peace.